It's breakfast time. Good morning, butterflies. Hope you like the Gatorade. Hi everybody, welcome back. Jason Sebastian, Butterfly Square Garden. So one of y'all at home asked me, do your butterflies feed themselves? Because it looks like they do. And that would save me a lot of trouble. And of course, my butterflies, they do. They feed themselves. They fly around and they land directly on the micropuddle, and then they extend their proboscis and start drinking. That's the process. So how do I make these micropuddles? That's what I'll be showing you in the video today. So grab some supplies and follow me over to my work table. Hey everybody, so as promised, today I'll be showing you how to make a micropuddle nectar reservoir butterfly feeder as seen in my butterfly flight house. They come and land on them and drink them on their own without any help from me. I can leave the butterflies alone and not even touch the net, not even open the zipper for days at a time, and my butterflies are more than happy. So if you find yourself with the butterfly, it's hurricane season, there's going to be a thunderstorm, you can't let your butterfly out right away, and you don't know what to do, I will show you what to do. So what are you going to need? First of all, what I personally use, this is a Petri dish. I do not have the lid because it's not important. If you don't have a Petri dish, you can get them off of Amazon, or some people just use like a bottle cap or something. I don't know, get creative. I've got a rubber band, preferably, close to the size of the Petri dish. Some scissors, Gatorade, water. This little, it's called the Monojet. It's just like, a little squirter, like a little squirt gun. And then this is called tulle fabric. I personally, again, have been using this green one. It's got this really nice webbing or net, whatever. It's just perfect for the butterflies they love poking their proboscis. They just love touching this. It's easy for their little hands to grab onto. And yeah, that's it. Let me show you guys in a quick breakdown how I actually put it all together. So stay tuned. So you guys are gonna love how simple this is. Get everything out of the way. I just take my tool and I place it right over. If you can't see, you just unroll it and place it right on top. Then you take your rubber band and you stretch it over the top. And it's got all of these wrinkles in it, so you kind of need to pull it so that it's really taut. I love that word. So I pull it real tight, and now it's like a firm little trampoline, and then you can also move the rubber band down. And that's it, it's that simple. Then you take your scissors and you cut around the edges of the tool. So what you have in the end is this little, micro puddle. That's it, it's that simple. So from there, I'll take my little squirt gun and I will fill it up with some Gatorade, and then you just squirt it in like that. And then I'll take some water and I'll do the same thing. Because in the end, we are trying to save a little bit of money and they don't need all of that sugar. So I squirt in some water, close everything. And then there's one more thing that I do. The last thing we do is we take a paper towel. I use one sheet of the rectangle style, and then I fold it, and then I use my scissors to cut along the fold. So now we have two squares. And what I like to do is I rotate it and I put them on each other. So now we have this little star shape. And if anyone is familiar with stars and flowers, they look about the same. And then you just put the micro puddle on top. And does that look like a flower or does that look like a flower? If you're working with new butterflies, you can take a little spray bottle and spritz around on the paper towel so that when the butterflies land on them, they feel the moisture and then they walk over and they see the red, and red they know from nature is food, and they'll stick their proboscis in and start drinking. So it really is that simple. This will last the butterflies for several days, I don't fill it all the way up to the top, but I would fill it up like 3/4 of the way. And when it gets dirty, it's super easy. You just take it out, dump it, run it under a faucet, and then refill it. I don't even have to take the rubber band or anything off. Now, aren't you guys happy that you learned how to feed your butterflies? And you know what? Let's take the whole thing. La 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 la, I'm gonna feed my butterflies. Unzip. Ooh. We'll take this out. Look, he's trying to drink right off the paper towel. That's why I like using the paper towels, because sometimes they spill, and spilling is like good. It's good because, get out from under there. Spilling is good because sometimes they miss the hole and they just want to drink. So, now we have one fresh micro puddle. And here, you know what? Let me show you guys. While I'm down here, I might as well show you how I refill the other ones. Grab the Gatorade. And, oh my goodness. I wish I had a cameraman because everything is hard to do with one hand, everybody. Suck up some Gatorade. This one looks like it could use a little top off. Squirt in the Gatorade. And that's how I refill my micro puddles. So, look, he's already drinking. We just put that in a second ago, and he walked up and he's drinking it all on his own. I didn't have to do anything. It's proof that it works. This one's drinking. Doesn't he look satisfied? I'm so happy. It was only in here for like 3 seconds and he's using it. So this one back here is looking kind of dirty. I'm gonna do what I said. I'm gonna dump it in the sink and rinse it under the faucet, refill it. That one can use a top off and a cleaning. We've got milkweed leaves covered in eggs. It's mid-September and they're still laying eggs. I don't know if they'll hatch, but we'll see. That's it. That's really all I wanted to show you guys. I'm thrilled. That was such a super success. So yeah, that's really it. We've got more butterflies eclosing. I'll show you guys how I move them from the eclosion chamber to the flight house. Everyone is, I've got the windows open, they've got the breeze, we've got lights on them. So it's pretty bright in here. always make sure, always close your little habitat. Look at them go. They really love it. They just love it. My butterflies are happy, and that makes me happy. What else? So over here we've got the baby caterpillars munching on the milkweed. This guy over here just pupated this morning. I've got all of these old leaves that I gotta get out of there, but I let them like dry out. I don't want to disturb my babies. And then I put them in here with the little pill bugs, and the pill bugs, I can't really get a light, can I? My pill bugs eat all of the old milkweed leaves. So that's the operation. That's what I've got going on around here. I hope you guys like the video. I hope you learned something today. I hope you can feed your butterflies easily, because anytime back in the day, like 4 years ago, when I started this little business, I was like, how do you feed a butterfly? And the only information that I could find online was get a bottle cap, fill it with Gatorade or sugar. They didn't even say Gatorade. They said like honey water or sugar. And the problem with that is the males need salt in order to make testosterone and make babies. So if you are using sugar, if you are using honey, make sure you add a little bit of salt. But I like Gatorade. It's just, you can, and it's red, and they just love anything that's red. So yeah, online it said you have to hold the butterfly and then take a little toothpick or a sewing needle and stick it through their proboscis, like, because it's rolled up. So you got to stick it through and then unwind the proboscis and then dip the proboscis into the sugar water. Could you imagine doing that for like 30 butterflies in a row? It would never work. Every single day? No, thank you. No, thank you. So I tried a whole bunch of different things. I used hummingbird feeders. I tried like butterfly feeders. There are some that are good, you know. Out of all of the butterfly feeders I ever used, you can just get this one from Insect Lore. It's just a little like dish with these, it's got red fabric. What's it called? I forget what the fabric's called, but you know, you fill it up and then the butterflies just drink from the flowers. The problem is it's not handicap accessible because it's plastic, and unless it's a big butterfly, I can't really get to that. So it worked, but it didn't. Just check out some of my older videos. I've got like 100 different butterfly feeders because it took me a really long time to get to this point. So something that started out really difficult turns out to be super easy. Now we've got 2 butterflies drinking off of the micro puddle that we just made 5 seconds ago. And yeah, this was a really long-winded video for me to show you guys something really simple and easy. And that's it. What do you guys think? Are you going to try it yourself? And if you do try it yourself, let me know. How did it work? Did it work for you? Because the more people that we have working with butterflies, the more butterflies there are in the world, and that's all I want. I just want more butterflies. That's what started this whole thing. My parents said when I was younger, there were butterflies everywhere. And now you'll be lucky if you see one. And this season particularly, there was just less butterflies, where the weather has been just really insane. So I don't know where the butterflies are. I did see some outside in my garden, of course. They were laying eggs. So, you know, life goes on. Love you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, drop a comment. And see you next time. Bye. Don't you just love them? I just love them. Love them. This guy's flying around. He won't stop. My dad asked me, he's like, why are some of their wings broken? And it's like, that's why. They just flop around on the ground. He's trying to fly, but he can't because his wings are broken. But he's got to be a couple weeks old, you know? He's lived 3 times longer than any butterfly in the wild. Still going. Okay, that's it. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye-bye-bye. Bye. We got 3 new butterflies. Let's move them. So make sure you've got your little, ooh, he's trying to get out. Let's just do it. Make sure you've got your little gloves on. Wow, these guys are big. Just moving them right on in. Let's get another. Almost. Almost, little baby. He's like, I'm flying, I love it. Just fly in there. There you go. Okay, one more. Come on, little baby. Come on. Oh my God. Makes me so mad. Go be free. Well, no, it was easier than it was yesterday. I wish I could use 2 hands. Next time I'm gonna actually set the phone down and show you guys how I do with 2 hands because it's much easier. Anyways, 3 new butterflies and no one died today. Isn't that exciting? No one died today. Anyways, look at them all hanging out on this one dish. They're like drinking. Okay, that's it. There are more chrysalis in here. Can you see there's more? So they're probably gonna pop any day now. All right, hope you liked the video. Jason Sebastian, Butterfly Square Garden. This is what we do. I hope you liked learning how to make the butterfly feeder micro puddle trademark. Just kidding. I didn't actually patent it yet, but that's the plan. I wonder how you get a patent for something. That's kind of what I want to do. Anyways, see you next time. Host plants and native milkweed. Bye. Wow. Wowie.